Hello, hello. This is Paulina from Paulina Art Stuff, and I'm back for my plans video for November 2025. And yeah, let's start because I again have a lot of plans, and I've written them all down in my bullet journal or my planner, as I call it. And as you can see, I made all the tabs. This is a bullet journal from Archer and Olive, and I've been using that for this year as my planner. So I make my own decorations. I will show you the front. This is like the overview for the month, and then that's not the right one. And that's my intro page for November. The cute little mouse that I got from my sister. Excuse me. Yeah, my throat is not the best. As you can see, I've got a lot of plans. I also scratched some off because some bodies I've already done or are scratched because there were too many plans, and that's why they will not be done. So let's start because I've got a lot. We're gonna start with bodies. I'm gonna put my planner over here so I can have a look at it while I'll show you all of my plans. So the first one is this lovely book. This one I bought last month, I believe. It's the newest book in the Tokumeku series, and it's called Traveling Animal Band, if I'm correct. I've not translated it yet because normally I write down the translation, but I've not done that yet. And this is a buddy with Color and Bumblebee, Jess. And we decided to color this page, which is her favorite, the Owl Cafe. And it's actually my least favorite. Well, one of my not so favorite. So yeah, that would be really nice because that will motivate me to get this done because she loves it and I don't. But yeah, that just gives me that little push that I need to get it done because I do love this page very much. So once I've done this, I can do that one at different time, but not anytime soon. For now, I only plan to do only this side for a change, because normally I always do two sides in a book. I'm skipping, or I'm changing my plans a little bit, that I'm not doing that all the time. So this is my first buddy. Then the second buddy is with Color and Create with Jana on YouTube. And we're gonna color in this wonderful book called Field Mouse Yururi Travel Sketchbook by Inatome Makiko. It's one of the first Tokumeku books in the series, and we are planning to color this lovely autumn page with lovely characters and a house. I really look forward to it. Look at him on a leaf. It's so cute. Like, and there are multiple mouses. You see, 1, 2, like, I don't know. I think this is sketchbook mouse, the Yururi mouse, and this must be somebody else. Because in the intro page, this one is shown, and a bigger mouse is shown, but that one is not. Like, I don't know. Like, why are there two now all of a sudden? You know what I mean? I don't get it. It's a bit confusing, but this is definitely Yururi. I look forward to doing this. I've done a lot of pages in this book for the last few months. As you can see, I've done 2 last month or for October, and this is for November. So that's another buddy, which I love to do. Then the next buddy that I have is in my new book, Fairy Tale Worlds, on which I did some of my own paint pen to make it shiny gold because it was ugly brown. And I'm much happier now that I've done that. But yeah, I've decided to do a buddy with Shermine, which is creative coloring, I believe. Shermine Creative Coloring, yes, on Instagram. And we are doing the very first one, which is Puss in Boots. So we're doing this page just to start easy. I thought let's just do the first one because I couldn't pick. So I was like, well, let's do the first one just to make things simpler, you know? So yeah, that's my buddy with Shermaine Creative Coloring. I really look forward to starting this book as well because it's one of my favorites from Maria Trolla. This is actually number 2 on my favorite list. Yes, Moon Valley is my number 1. Then the next buddy is with my sister, And I've got many with my sister, so I think there are 3 of them. Yes, the next 3 will be all buddies with my sister. And the first book is The Bear in the Wonderful Town. And we are gonna color the characters pages. So we're gonna color this one and this one with the characters. So that's our goal for this book, to fulfill all the character pages. And that's what we will do in all of our books that we have. I already finished one of our buddies because that was also meant to be in November. That was the sketchbook, the Yuyuri sketchbook mouse one. But I already finished that earlier because 4 buddies in 1 month is a bit much with my sister. So now I've got 3 left. So in the second one with my sister is Midnight Tea Party with Stuffed Animals. And this one also have a character page, which is this one with the cute little mousies, the doggy and the boy. But because we like to do both sides, we're also gonna do this one. So we do both of them. And that counts for every book that we color in. So that's a second buddy with my sister. This month is the month of all the character pages with her and me. So the last one with my sister is Cat's General Store and the Magic Key by Moko. And again, there is a character page in this book, which is this one. Really nice. We thought there was none because, like, if you start the book, it starts here and then another one, and then you get the character pages all of a sudden. So we were like flipping and like, oh no, character page. So we will do both of them. We'll do that side and that side. And I really like this book, so I look forward to working in this one as well. So yeah, that's the Cat's General Store book. So that are my buddies with my sister. Then the next thing is also a buddy, but that's my buddy group. Because it used to be just my friend and I, Fungus Love Color on Instagram and me. And now we had Jess from Coloring Bumblebee join us, and Zoe from Zoe Cozy Coloring on YouTube. And so now there are 4 of us. So I pick 3 pages every month to complete from this book, because I would like to complete this one. So I'm only going to show you the solution section. So if you don't want to see them, skip to this timestamp. So now we're going to go to the solutions. Let me see, I had a marker. Yes, there it is. I've done a lot of pages in this last month, but you will see that in my finished pages video. Like, I picked bold from for November, this one. Then I also picked Dumbo because I usually like to work in order, and I've already finished all the pages before this point. So I picked those 2, which are nice. And then I also always want a bad guy. So for the bad guy, I chose Cruella from 101 Dalmatians. So that's that one. So those are the 3 characters that we will do for November. And I will just keep picking pages every month until this book is done. I've already done quite a lot. I'm really happy with my progress in this book. So yeah, that helps me out a lot. Then the next book is also a buddy group, but this one is from Amy Ward Art on YouTube and Instagram. And she made this group a while ago, I think beginning of the year, maybe even sooner than that. I don't know exactly when, but she picks, she lets the people in the group choose a page from options that she sends every month, or every 2 months, I mean. And then we get 2 months to color it. And if it's a double, sometimes we might do 2 or 3 months time to get it done. So it's 1 page per 2 months. So the buddy group actually chose a Christmas page, which is this one. This lovely page was chosen by the group for November/December. But because we have 2 months, I decided to skip, move this one to December plans, because it's a nice Christmas page. So because I still want to work in this book for the month of November, because that's what I've been doing like this entire year. I've almost done 1 page each month. And I didn't realize that that was not how the buddy group was. Like, I knew it, but I didn't realize it exactly. Like, my mind always forgets stuff. So instead of doing this for November, I skipped this to December. And then for November, I want to do either one of these. So I think I want to do this one because it's a really simple one, but this is really cute. So I'd rather keep this one because I love that one way more. So I'm gonna do this one for November if I've got the time, because there are a lot of Alice in Wonderland pages in this book. I think there are like 6 or something. They've got these 2. You got one with the white rabbit, one with the teacups and the Mad Hatter next to it, and you got this lovely double page spread, which is like literally my favorite of the entire book. So I think I'm going to keep this one till the last page that I do in this book. But yeah, that is not on the plans for this year. This year I'm just going to do the Queen of Hearts page, if I've got time, that is. So this one is a buddy, but the one I picked not. Then I've got one more buddy, I think. Yes, one more. And it's with Serenity Colors on Instagram. I think she's also on YouTube, if I'm correct. Not sure. I'm doubting myself now. No, she's not on YouTube. That's somebody else. Serenity Colors on Instagram. And it's in this lovely book, A Fairy Tale Journey with Little Friends in the Forest by Sayuri Kobayashi. And of course we picked an Alice in Wonderland page, because why not? There are also a lot of options in this book. And this is actually one of my favorites. So we're not doing this one. I said we're going to do this one because it will be her first buddy, if I'm correct. So we picked this one because it's a lot easier to do. And even if she doesn't finish it in November, she can also take December. But we just picked it, and we will see when she gets it done. There's no pressure. But I probably will get it done in November. But if I don't, that's not like a big issue, because she will also take her time. We don't want to stress each other out. You know what I mean? It's just nice to have a buddy. And I hope she will finish it. Yeah. And once she finished her page, we can pick a different buddy. But yeah, it doesn't matter how long she takes. You know, everybody has their own pace, and it's scary to start your first buddy. So I'm really happy with this buddy because I love this book. It's one of my favorites. And then I've got 3 more books on my plans, which are extra plans. So if I don't get around to these, I'm not upset. But this is one of my new books that I bought, I think a little while ago, 2 months ago or something. 1 or 2 months ago, I think. And I picked 2 pages in this lovely book. I picked one for the Met Tea Party. That's why I also picked all the other Alice pages. So for the Met Tea Party, I chose this one. There are actually 3 Alice in Wonderland pages in this book, but I chose this one because this is my least favorite of the 3. So I thought, let's get this one out of the way if I've got time for it. Because I've got another hashtag that I follow, which is Color the Fairy Tales. And for November, it will be the Frog Prince. And I picked this lovely page for the Frog Prince for Color the Fairy Tales, which is this one. So depending on how much time I have, I will try to do this one first, because I want to at least do one for the Color the Fairy Tales. And if I've got time, I will work on my Alice in Wonderland page in this same book, because I usually just do 1 page in a book like this. But I picked 2 for 2 different hashtags. So we will see what I will get done. I hope both of them, but if I don't, then I want to at least do the Frog Prince page. Then the next book that I picked out is Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Neco Agusa. I bought this one last month, and it was supposed to be a buddy with Coloring Bumblebee, but she had way too many buddies for November. She probably has mentioned it quite some times now in her lives, but also in other videos that she posted recently. So we decided to skip our buddy, but I still want to do something in this book to make a start on it, because I ordered also some other Neco Agusa books because I like it a lot more than I admittedly said last time when I did my haul video. So I caved and I bought the other books from her. So I really want to get one done in this one. So what I picked is, of course, Alice in Wonderland. Who could imagine? I picked this one. So I can either do that one or both. I don't know exactly, but I think I want to start with the wallpaper page, because that one I do not like. And this one is okay. You know, it has some parts that I don't really like. I don't like the jacket, but I can go over it with a paint pen and cover up the lines. So then it should be just fine. But besides that, it's okay. You know, I don't like her head. That's also something I don't like. But everything else is really nice. There's even some mushrooms and an apple, butterfly. So yeah, I will see what I will get done, but I will start on this side because I also don't know which mediums work really well in this book. So that's also something I need to test out somewhere in the back before I start working on this book. So that's Neco Agusa. And then I've got one more book, which only arrived, I think, yesterday. Yes, yesterday evening, which is this book by by Fabiana Attanasio. And it's actually a really old book, which I didn't even know existed. I was watching Sacatissimo. She had a video on all her fairy tale books, and I was watching it, and I saw the whole collection of Fabiana Attanasio, including the Alice book. But as you might be able to see, I've got a lot of overhanging pages like stuck in here. As you can see, there's a lot of stuck in pages. And that is because I also bought a Coloring Heaven magazine from Fabiana Attanasio called Fairy Stories from, I think it was published 4 years ago or something. And I cut all of the pages out that I like, which are 35 pages. I only didn't like 5 of the Coloring Haven. So I threw away the other 5. And the ones I wanted to keep, I placed in here on top of the pages that I do not like in this book. So that means I've got a lot of other fairy tales in here as well. So I've not stuck them down yet, but it's a brand new copy, but it's in Spanish, as you can see. I don't mind because I don't care. But as you can see, this is one of the Coloring Heaven pages. See, I cut it into size so I can stick them in. Like, there's Alice in Wonderland pages below it. So everything I didn't like, I placed pages like this. So it's a bit of a mess right now. So the next one is like an Alice page and a Beauty and the Beast page. So, and that's how literally the entire book continues. So everything that I liked, I kept, and everything I don't like this one, which is just the story, I displaced my Coloring Haven pages, and I'm gonna stick them in once I color them, because it's easier to color it like this and then stick it in, because if I stick it in I have to use glue or something, and then I'm afraid there will be bumpy parts with coloring. So I'd rather stick it in once it's done. But I am planning on maybe doing this page, just the first one that is like a nice Alice page. So that's my plan for now. But if I've got more time, I would like to do more in this book, because there's a lot of pages that I also do like. Like, I've got a lot of stuff in between. Like, I like this one. I really like that. You know, so you see what I mean? This is like Peter Pan. This is from the Coloring Haven. But you can see I stuck a lot in. So it's pretty hard to flip through. You see what I mean? Like, I don't like the key pages, so I put stuff over it and so on and so forth. But that's why I'm not going to show you everything, because basically this entire book fulfills the Alice in Wonderland theme. So I hope to at least get done one in this one, and then everything else will be a matter of time before I start any of the other pages that I stuck in. But that also comes with a poster, and it's a huge poster. Let me fold it out for you, and then I will show you a glimpse of it, because it's massive. Like, this is already a I think A3 size, and it's 4 times that size even. Like, you fold it open and then you fold it open again. I can't even get it in frame. Let me open it. Ugh. It's huge. Let me just put it here, and then you can only see a fraction of it. You see what I mean? It's huge. But I might be like crazy enough to color this for November as well. Look at the cat. Can you see him? I hope so, because I can't see what I'm doing because it's that big. Let me fold it back. It's huge, people. It's so big. It's amazing. But yeah, it was a brand new book, sealed in its plastic, came all the way from Spain through Amazon and right into my hands. It did take a little while to get here, but that's okay. I got it now, and I put in the other page that I got from the Coloring Haven in it. So now I've got a nice little collection, all in one book. Only the pages that I like are in it, basically. It's like a curated book for me with multiple fairy tales. So yeah, that is all of my plans, if I'm correct. Let me have another look at my plans. Yes, I think that's it. Because as you can see, that was Alice in Wonderland. That was the last one. So yes, I've showed you everything that I'm planning on coloring for the month of November. So those are, I think, 11 books, if I'm correct. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 books, yeah. So I've picked out 12 books to work from. I think that is doable with what I usually do. I usually color somewhere in between 20 to 30-ish pages, depending on like how well I feel. That's basically my average. So if I've got 12 books, that is somewhere like if I do 2 pages in each book, that's 24 pages, which I do not because most of them are just a single page, which is fine. And one of them is even my Disney book, which I normally don't even count because that is separate from my normal plans. That one I usually do a lot more than just 1 page. Those I don't even count in the 20 pages that I usually do. So yeah, that's a lot of plans again. And if I've got time left, I might want to just do more in this one. Just get going, or in any other book that I've got Alice pages or something that I like. I would like to keep my plans to the books that I picked and work in them. If I've done everything on my list, I would like to work in any of the books that were on my plans for this month. And I will also be making a video about my plans for next year very soon. So you can expect that somewhere in November, probably somewhere in the first week, I hope. I hope to have it done by then because, yeah, I will tell you in that video. I will not tell you today. I've already blabbered on enough. So let's press stop recording. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this. It's much shorter than I usually do. I'm not sure why I was so fast today. But I am. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing my plans for November. And if you're coloring in one of the same books as I am, let me know because I always love seeing other people's pages when they are done coloring them. That I can write it down, that I want to have a look at the end of the month, of what they've all got done. Because I really like Alice in Wonderland as a theme for a November Med Tea Party. So yes, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.